Hello everyone, my name is Amir and tonight I'm at your service with another criminal case on Crime Cases TV channel. The video you are watching now is the moment when a teenager shoots a police officer in a police station, and what he is completely unaware of is that all the moments of this incident are being recorded by security cameras. After this teenager kills the police officer, the search begins to find it. This video was so shocking that no images of it were released in the media for 5 years, but finally, after 5 years, it was announced that this murder was the work of a 19-year-old teenager named Hollis Daniels. The thing about Hollis was that all his friends and teachers always remembered him well and said that he was a very good boy and never hurt anyone. Hollis's friends said that he was very kind and didn't hurt anyone at all, and that he was famous for helping people. What the police found in the investigation was that Hollis was using marijuana in high school. Of course, in the last years of high school, Hollis used marijuana in addition to Xanax. His consumption of Xanax was so much that it became an addiction, and he was completely addicted to Xanax until his second year of university. During Hollis's Xanax addiction, none of his friends knew about it, and he managed to keep it a secret from everyone. On October 9, 2017, they informed the police department that they heard gunshots in the student dormitory and that a student had a gun there.
Marijuana also got a reported gunshot last night, so we're going to go ahead and key in for a welfare check.
The officer who was in charge of dealing with this matter was named Officer East. The Officer East went to the student's dormitory and room that night and knocked on the door, but no one opened the door, so he was forced to enter the room himself.
Texas Tech Police Department! If you don't open up, we're keying in!
When the police were searching the room, they found one of Holly's roommates there and asked him, "Do you know about this?" But he said that he had no information about this matter.
Hey, what's up, man? What's your name?
Andy.
Andy? Is that who we're looking for?
No, we're looking for Hollis.
I just woke up. I'm sorry.
What do you know about your partner that lives in this room down here?
Hollis Daniels?
Hollis? I don't know a whole lot about him. I don't know. I haven't really hung out with these guys a whole lot.
Okay.
Did you hear or see anything kind of weird last night in the middle of the night?
Last night? No, I got in kind of late last night because I went home for the weekend.
Do you happen to have your tech ID with you?
Yeah.
Just so we can log who we talked to.
After Holly's roommate testified that he knew nothing about it, the police went to search Holly's room to see if they could find any evidence of a gunshot.
Looks like just a paint chip.
What's that out there?
There's a gun right here. A revolver. And this is...
That's a Crossman.
Looks like, well, this is why he didn't want to answer earlier for us. Still not seeing any holes.
Did they think it was a gun or did they think it was that Crossman? They said it was a gun. They thought it was a gun. One of them said he's...
In Holly's room, the police couldn't find anything, and the only thing they found was an air gun, which they also knew that this air gun couldn't make as much noise as a real gun. And the only thing they found in Holly's room was as evidence. What they were able to use was a large box full of marijuana and Xanax pills.
Probably is some drugs and paraphernalia in there, but we can't tell from plain view, so yeah, go ahead and grab a bag and then we'll start packaging this up. And then I don't know what those pills are, but there's another Xanax in there. It looks like there's a little bag with some marijuana maybe. He's probably keeping pills in that bag. It's got a bunch of white residue.
Yeah, that's white residue.
That's consistent with the Xanax, so we'll take that. Yeah, and there is more contraband inside the box.
Oh, yes, sir.
There's a pipe and another baggie and Xanax. We'll just take a pencil box.
As the police were searching Holly's room, one of Holly's roommates comes and says that I'm Holly's friend. But at the same time, the police realize that he is lying, and that person is Holly's Daniels himself.
Hang on, what's your name, bud?
Come on, buddy. What's up? What's your name? Andreas. No, it's not. Come on. Come on. No, what's going on? Come on.
We've already talked to your other 3 roommates. We know what they look like.
Yeah.
That was a good try, though.
Hey. Hey.
The police take Hollis into the room and start asking him a series of questions. But Holly thinks that he can save himself from this dilemma by lying. One of police officers starts emptying Holly's pockets and searches him.
Here, stand up for me real quick. Do you have any weapons or anything on you? Interlace your fingers on top of your head.
What is this called?
Keep your hands right there, okay? I'll explain it to you as soon as I get done. Spread your feet out a little for me. What's all in this pocket?
Money.
Money? I can take it out?
Yeah.
Is it okay to just empty out all your pockets while we're doing this?
Do you have...
Don't move your hands.
Is that necessary?
I'm asking you a question.
No, I don't consent to that, no.
What kind of pills you got in that bottle?
This is my prescription.
You know, then this is what you don't want me to pull out of your pants, and then I can take that pill bottle out.
It's my Prozac.
You understand my skepticism when you say,
Of course.
I can empty that pocket, I can empty part of this pocket, and...
Face forward.
So what's your real name then?
Hollis Allen James Redeemus.
Why'd you give us a fake name?
Okay, because I don't know.
Now that the police searched everywhere and arrested the accused, now they can ask him a series of questions about Holly's room.
Today we came by, we had an order marijuana coming from this room. Had an order marijuana coming from this room.
625 type.
And then we also got a report of a gunshot.
43 that we flagged the ID for it came out of the room while we were processing it.
Was okay. So what happened last night? There was no gunshot. That's what we're told. By who?
Somebody that heard it.
So yeah. Oh no, yeah, I wasn't even here last night. I was over at my buddy 28th Street. In fact, I got pulled over last night on the way back from 28th Street. What time was that? It was 1 or 2. Also, with the welfare check, we came into the room, and there's all sorts of drug paraphernalia over here. Also, you have pills, prescription bottle that doesn't belong to you. Can you explain that? No, sir. So, am I getting a ticket or am I getting arrested?
No, this doesn't mean you're getting arrested. He's just going to interview you.
So, what's going on with all this stuff in your room? I smoke pot sometimes, and I have a few pills in there, yes, sir. So, all this stuff is yours? Yes, sir.
So you don't have a prescription for Xanax?
No.
Because that's a lot of Xanax for one person.
I'm not sure.
What Hollis told the police about the Xanax pills was that the pills were mine and I took them with a doctor's prescription. But this was not normal, and it was impossible for a healthy person to take so many Xanax pills, even with a prescription. The punishment for this amount of Xanax pills is a maximum of 10 years in prison and a fine of about $10,000. Now, if he is a distributor of Xanax pills, his punishment will be more and worse than this.
I do have a pellet gun, but it's not loaded.
Yeah, we saw that too.
Okay.
Well, what do you use the CO2 gun for?
Honestly, I haven't even loaded it since I got here. Back home, we used to just shoot squirrels and stuff. I thought it'd be kind of fun, but then I realized I got here, there's not many squirrels here, you know what I'm saying? So, and then plus it's probably not good to have to go to camp.
Okay.
So y'all are legally allowed to unlock my room whenever there's a gunshot.
Yeah, if we're doing a check to make sure that,
Okay.
you know, for life purposes,
Right, of course, yeah.
an emergency purpose like that, we can.
What time did the shot go off? Because if you look up the police reports from Officer, what's his name? It was Duckworth, Officer Duckworth. We went through this whole thing.
Did he write you a ticket?
Now this is where the case gets a little more complicated, because the night before this happened, the police stopped Holly's car and accused him of stealing a gun from one of his friend's house.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Sorry, sir. Just like,
I'm Officer Police Department.
how's it going?
Okay, what's going on tonight, man?
Just taking it easy. How's it going?
Where were you coming from?
My buddy's house.
Hey, why don't you guys step out for me, okay?
Why is that, sir? So what now?
We got a call about you causing a disturbance.
A disturbance?
Yeah, over at your friend's house.
Oh, no.
Okay, what's your friend's name?
Leo?
Leo?
Yeah.
Okay, why is Leo calling us, telling us you're messing with him?
Oh, I don't know. I was going back over there to see if I could drop my phone.
Well, why is he calling us?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I have no idea, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay. Do you have any guns or any weapons in the vehicle?
No, sir.
Any drugs or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay, so why is your buddy calling us?
I have no idea, sir. Because I guess he didn't. I don't know.
In fact, that night, Hollis had gone to one of his friend's room to steal the gun from there and told his friends that I went to the backyard to smoke. But later, his friends found out that Hollis had stolen this gun and informed the police. And the police stopped Hollis' car and asked him a series of questions. In fact, there was gun in Hollis' car that night. But because the police didn't have permission to inspect Hollis' car, they were forced to ignore Hollis and let him go.
You don't have a gun inside the vehicle?
No, sir.
You have a gun on your person?
No, sir. What?
No, I pat him down. Yeah, I pat him
Do you
down.
care if we search your vehicle?
Yes, sir. I kind of do.
You don't want us to search your vehicle?
Yeah, but not because I don't have a gun. I just don't. I don't need consent for that. It's not necessary. I'm on my way home.
No, it is necessary because right now you're involved in an investigation. Where are you coming from?
I was coming from my buddy's house. I just explained to him. We had a little dispute. He took my phone out of my phone. It wasn't a consult or anything. He knocked my phone out, and so I went back over to his house, and I was looking for my phone to see if it was on the ground, but I couldn't find the phone.
That's not what we're getting. That's why I'm asking if you have a gun in your car.
No.
Okay, so you don't want me to search though?
Yes, sir.
You don't?
Yes, sir.
I cannot search your vehicle for a gun.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then hang on to him. I'm gonna go there and see what's going on that side, and then I'll be back over here.
Yeah, go ahead and step over with me, man.
Wait,
Okay.
what? What is that, a gun?
Yeah, they called said you had a gun. So just step back here. I'm not gonna cuff you up or anything, all right?
The police didn't find any clues in Hollis' apartment, and the only thing they could arrest Hollis with was that amount of Xanax pills.
Stand up. My arrest, sir.
During the entire time that Hollis was with the police, even though they searched him, they didn't realize that Hollis had a gun with him. And we only know that Hollis had a gun with him when he was sitting behind a police car, and at that time, he was even close to being an officer. He also grabbed his wrist.
I'll be traffic 111 male. Trying to ditch anything or get rid of anything? I'm gonna check it back there before we take you. So.
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
What was that big thump? Oh,
In fact, the sound that came from the back of the police car was the sound of a gun falling from Hollis' pants. But he easily fooled the stop officer and convinced him that it was the sound of the handcuffs hitting the seat. Hollis was able to take the gun and hide it in his pants. When they arrived at the police station, Officer East opened Hollis' handcuffs because Hollis had cooperated with them until then. But he didn't know that he was digging his own grave. They were sitting in the room and the arresting officer was filling out the arrest form for Hollis. Around 30 minutes, Hollis was pulling the gun to the front of his pants to make him available. At this moment, Hollis has no idea that his image is being recorded by the room security camera, and he thinks that only himself and Officer East are in the room. Before this tragic incident, Hollis asked Officer East a few questions.
Family home? Yeah. The kids. Pretty old.
The sound of gunshots echoes in the police station and all the policemen were confused as to what happened, and this gives Hollis the opportunity to escape from there. While fleeing, Hollis saw that the only camera in the room was the body camera of Officer East. So he took the camera from Officer East's chest and took it with him. But he didn't know that his image was recorded somewhere else. Unfortunately, when the police arrived at the head of the police officer, he had lost his life, and the only thing the police could do now was to look for the murderer and arrest him.
The PD is not secure. Clear, I'm about to 25 with you at the end of the briefing hallway. I need you to help me clear this building. I've cleared down this hallway, the men's bathroom. 625 tech, get LPD out here to secure the outside of the building. Yeah. You want me to stay up here? Got an officer down. He shot in our briefing room. We don't know where the suspect went. He's about a 19-year-old white male, skinny.
What's he wearing?
Blue jeans, believe a light colored t-shirt. He had mud on his jeans from the knees down.
Blue jeans and a white t-shirt?
Yeah, and he's got facial hair. I was down the hall in my office and I heard the gunshot. And whenever, I wasn't sure what it was, and I ran down here to see, and I saw him laying there like that, and scanned the room, nothing. And then I started clearing the immediate area around the room. And once I got some more units, we cleared the interior of the building, but we didn't have enough units to clear the outside.
Let me get your information. You're the first one to see him?
Yes. And it's Tyler Snell.
It took about 19 minutes for the police to find Hollis, and when they arrested him, Hollis knew what was going to happen to him. He could clearly understand this from a phone call Hollis had with one of his friends.
Getting on the phone with a criminal defense attorney, I would really advise you not to say anything.
Yeah, on the cool, I haven't been saying anything.
Huh?
I haven't been saying anything really.
Okay.
But there's pretty solid proof against me, and is the problem.
I know that. I know that, Rich. And I know that you think that doesn't matter, but I'm telling you, it just, no.
You know me, Carrie, you know me. I'm not gonna say shit to. I supported someone who assaulted me yesterday. I said no, he didn't assault me. You know me. I'm not gonna say anything that would jeopardize that.
I'm just saying, I love you, and you'll get through this.
Yeah, it's my dumbass fault that I shouldn't have done this anyway. I'm fucking stupid. Alright, can I talk to Dad?
Yeah.
I have a question here, and I'm sure it has also occurred to you. And this is how the police couldn't find a weapon during 2 physical searches. In this interview, Hollis said that even when he got to his room, the gun was in his pants, which means that he actually had it in front of his pants, which means that when the police were searching him, the gun was within a millimeter of the gun, but he didn't touch it. Finally, after 5 years of disputing a murder, Hollis Daniels' trial was held in October 2022. Hollis Daniel was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for the first-degree murder of a police officer. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. Please subscribe to the channel and set the notification bell to all. We are waiting for your likes and comments about this case.